Alright, so what's up you guys? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I uploaded my last video. I got a little bit busy and today we're gonna be preparing for our interview in RAREJoB. So while I will be finishing my makeup or a simple just this is just a simple makeup, I will be talking to you about the speaking test of RAREJoB, which I think is very important because me while I was applying to RAREJoB and you know passed the written test in RAREJoB, I also somewhat researched about the speaking test, and sadly I've only seen one very helpful or um, informative video about the speaking test in RAREJoB. So I got a little bit of an idea that I will be uploading a speaking test video in RAREJoB, which I think will help a lot of people or a lot um, of aspiring tutors while they are applying in RAREJoB. So yeah, let's continue our makeup. So basically, the speaking test of RAREJoB is just as easy as one, two, three. Wow. No, I mean it's not that hard to pass the speaking test in RAREJoB, especially that it doesn't really require you to have those very deep words. So what though I'm encouraging you to really do, I mean to really consider using a wide range of words, which is very important. Your vocabulary is very important as well as your grammar. So first and foremost, we have to do, I mean, you have to know all the guidelines. First, you have to, this is before the task, okay? So before the test, you have to prepare your laptop. So as your equipment, which is the headphone with an external microphone, your camera doesn't matter at all because in this stage you will be going to test by an audio automated format. I mean, you're gonna go to progress.ai, you will proceed there, and then that progress.ai will going to send you a code so you can log in and do the test. Okay, so talking about the test, first and foremost, of course, you have to consider your grammar and then also your pronunciation and your intonation, as well as your logic. Of course, you have to know. I mean, you have to know that you will going to be evaluated. Yes, this is an AI, I mean, guys. So you will be evaluated the way you speak. You will be evaluated the way you answer the question or the way how you respond with the question. So of course, since this is an automated audio format, when you won't answer, I mean, silent answer or no answers at all will not be scored. So I suggest and give you this advice that you must speak as much as you can, okay? As much as you can, using a lot of words and also with expression through the tone of your voice, your intonation, as well as using a wide range of words that you know and you're familiar with. And then next will be your, of course, your language and your grammar, the way you speak and how you construct sentences is very important. So also, please be mindful of your surroundings, of the environment that you are in. Of course, you have to know that as I mean, you have to consider that you should be in a quiet place since I mean you have to avoid noises because this can alter your answer. Am I right? Yeah. So yeah, you are um, actually encouraged to do this speaking test in a very quiet place. Okay, so let's proceed with the test structure. Of course, the test structure is composed of 5 parts. In these 5 parts, it's very important for you to know. First is the interview. Second is the reading aloud. Third is the presentation. Fourth is the presentation, of course, with graphic and diagrams. And then the fifth one is it your communication activity or the role play. So what you are going to do in the interview is that they will going to give you they will going to give you 10 questions. Don't worry guys, because that questions are just short questions. You will be given 20 seconds per question. It's just simple questions that were really very basic. So in this you will be evaluated through the quality of your responses as well as the accuracy of the words that you are using. Okay, so you have 10 questions in this, short questions, and you just have to answer direct to the point. Okay, so the advice that I can give you is that you have to listen carefully to the audio. You have to understand the audio so you can answer it and ace it. Okay, so next is the reading aloud. So this is not a problem for us since all of us actually know how to read. This is very basic. So you will be given 8 sentences, and then make sure that you pronounce it well. Also, you will going to do natural pauses and avoid dead air. Yes, and then you have to understand and listen. You have to understand it carefully, and of course, you have to construct. You have to say it loudly and clearly. Okay, so that's two already. The third one will be the presentation. So in this part, you will be given a topic. So this topic is actually very easy, but they were going to give you some sort of conditions to meet, and then you just have to present it well. Okay, so and also this is just, they will just give you a topic of one. You will be given 40 seconds to prepare and then 60 seconds to answer it. So in this 60 seconds guys, so it means you will be evaluated through how long your description would be, or how long will your description work, or is it still related to the presentation that they are, to the given topic that they are giving you. So this actually also tests your fluency. This will test your accuracy in using words, and of course how you deliver it as always. Okay, so next will be the presentation using graphs and diagrams. So in this time, in this part, these diagrams that were presented to you will somewhat test your factual presentation. Okay, the quality of your factual presentation, also the way how you explain things to them, because as from my experience, I just compare, I think two groups, if I'm not mistaken. There were two groups and then year. So I just compared these two groups. I said group A is better at the first year. So compared to the group B, like that. And then, you just have to finish the 60 seconds, and then you must avoid dead air. You must speak and speak and speak, so they will going to they will going to know that you are really able to speak English and to explain things with your own, using your own words, and of course your imagination. Okay, so last but not the least, we have here an example: company D email magazine subscription. So we have here the year 1, year 2, year 3, wait. So year 1, year 2, group A, group B, group C, and then we have here 100 subscribers, 1,500, like that. And then just a sample, and then what group A is lesser than group B and group C, and then the second year group A got a higher subscriber than group C, basically just like that. Very simple, especially for us that who has been through elementary and of course secondary. Okay, so we have also here the role play. This role play will going to evaluate your communication skills. Yes, your communication skills, and of course how you will interact with the person. And then instead of one-sided utterance, they will going to you will going to also test here. I think they were going to test here your, you know, your relation, how you deal with your relationship with your coworkers. Because as far as I know, I was asked, what you're new to the company. Yes, you're new to the company. How are you going to interact with those people who are, you know, who are old already, who is working far more earlier than you, older than you, like that. I was asked like that. I just simply answered that, well, in that matter, I will going to, you know, to speak with them during break time, spend time with them, and try to interact with them as possible as I can. So in this in this area, I mean in this part, you will be going again to you will be given a preparation time of 40 seconds, and then you will just going to answer 30 seconds. Yeah, that was actually very easy for you. It will be very easy for you, especially that you've been, I mean, especially that you have that eagerness and that um, passion really in teaching kids. So I think that would be all for the speaking test, because they just have 5 parts, and then yeah, I think that would be all for the speaking test. So like what I said a while ago, always remember that silent answers will not be scored, and speak as much as you can. Alright? So anyway guys, I just also would like you to know that you will be evaluated through the through a level, okay? So pre A1 as the lowest, I think lowest, pre A1, yeah, as the lowest, and then B to high and above is the highest. So aim for more and aim high. Always remember that there's nothing wrong with aiming high and desiring for more. Okay, so always remember that A2 is our minimum. If you fail the A2, I mean, yeah, if you fail that, then you will not going to be hired in RAREJoB. Okay, because A1, if you get A1, that's the lowest, that's the lowest, that's the lowest. So yeah, I think that would be all. So see you in my next video. I hope this video has helped you, and this video really informed you a lot. If you want questions regarding this speaking test, you can comment down below or email me in my email account, reno love42@gmail.com. Okay, so bye.